in eliminating the panel border, or actually in panels, what I did is I put an emphasis on the actual form of the book. The edges of the pages, of the spreads, they become the panel border. And I try to use the form of the book to amplify my sequences, my comic book sequences. And this is a kind of a modest example of how I do this. On the left edge of this spread is the ending of a sequence that we've seen was going on in the past 3 or 4 spreads. The boy was jumping from these springs, is now moving down some strange form. So this ends that sequence, that comic book sequence. And on the right is a new comic sequence with a new character. And this is the beginning of a sequences that will continue in the next few panels. And this is kind of the example of my use of the paper, of the page, to kind of help me with the sequences. And then in between is essentially a transitional zone. And this is where I put poems. I've explained earlier that many of the poems, not all of the poems, take their inspiration from something that happens in the book. In this case, it's the idea of hiking. And this came from this boy walking around. And so hiking became kind of the concept behind the song and this character. In the previous spread, which I should have pointed out, let's go back to it. It's the 2 poems about tooth. Came about because we couldn't see it. The boy is missing a tooth. And so that I took that and created a couple of poems from it.